It's a bloodbath on Wall Street. My name's Des here at Grok Trade, and down below, watch this in full definition by going to full screen. It is Wednesday, October 1st, 2014, starting a new quarter, and the markets get crushed. Dow down 240 points to close the day. You'll see that the S&P down 1.3%, the Dow down 1.4%, NASDAQ down 1.6%, the Russell's down 1.5%. Banks off though, only by 0.82%, showing relative strength going into the close. VIX only up 2.3%. Did not confirm today's big drop. We needed to see much more of a spike in the VIX. We did not see that. Gold up 0.5%. Silver bouncing back 0.8%. And crude oil off by 0.8%. Break even here for the US dollar. Defensive sector utilities up by 0.42%. And taking a look here at the S&P daily, it looks ugly, gang. Man, if you guys remember all the way back to this video, and I highly recommend there on YouTube or on the website, you go to the video that's titled 9/19/14 and watch that video. And I said, watch out, this could be a top. You could see big red chunky candlesticks down, and if we bust that line, watch out below, and boom, we just come crashing down. Now the big issue here is on this trend line. I'm gonna make this dude much brighter so we can see it, much darker rather, and you'll see major support, crack, busted down below that in the 100-day moving average at the same time. Big drop on big volume today. If you go here to the spider, take a look at this huge spike on volume, and that's, we got to close below a major trend line. Bad news. If you go to the weekly chart, the weekly chart is broken. The only way to heal this thing is to have two huge bullish days to close out the week. Boom, closing up there. Outside of that, we are doomed. This is a big time weekly chart that is just broken. I don't think we're going to rally back. The reason being is the NASDAQ has already closed below it last week, and we have continuation to the downside. Same thing with the Russell, small caps. Last week we had the breaking on that trend line, and here we have continuation. But if you'll notice, we have support. We're at a support level right now. On the Dow, we're at a support level right here. The S&P, we're below it. We need to rally back. So I think we have a decent chance of the next couple of days being semi-bullish, but I don't think we're going to be nearly bullish enough to get back above this. It'd be interesting to see if in fact that happens. I just think the markets are broken and we are in for a lot of trouble. However, I did unload my hedge today, and by the way, gang, it feels really good when you are in the markets and you have this major correction, this big drop, there's blood in the streets, to be hedged. If you don't know how to be hedged, all that means is to be protected in the markets. If you don't know how to hedge yourself, go to teachmetehedge.com. Teachmetehedge.com. Learn how to hedge yourself. I mean, it will just keep you absolutely sane in this turbulent market. And if you want to take a quick look at the banks on the weekly chart broke down. It's just bad news. On the daily, broke down. Bad news on the banks. Gold here, just chopping around. I think we're trying to find a bottom, gang. I just can't help but to think that, especially with the volume that we're seeing coming in, could be capitulation starting to take place. So it'd be interesting to see that. Techs took a massive hit today. Everybody way down. The biggest hits were BABA. Now listen, on BABA, I'm gonna go to a 5-minute chart or a 1-minute chart. On BABA, I bought in at the end of the day, so I'm holding BABA right now, but it was down more than 3%. Facebook was down more than 3%. Let's look at a daily chart. It's in a lot of trouble. It's below a major trend line. This thing could just crash and burn. Bunch of 2% drops. Netflix was down almost 3%. Bear pullback drop. Finding Sport rising 100-day moving average. Taser was a 5.5%. Big drop. And if you go here as we started to rally back up, I went ahead and reloaded a lot of my shares. I was down to a token position, as I shared with you guys. Went ahead and reloaded that on a 5-minute chart. So on the daily, I'm looking for a pop the next couple of days. We'll see if I got in at a decent par. Twitter was down almost 3%, but still hanging up there in the upper echelon of the moving averages. So a lot going on. Stay very close to us, and we will keep you abreast of the very latest. A lot of activity going on our mentorship that we're doing in Vegas. So if you're listening to this video, this is for you. We want you to come to Vegas. We want to teach you how to trade, to make money in these sort of markets, not lose money. Oh, it's just an educational barrier, and we can absolutely deliver that for you. I'm going to flip for your airline ticket to come out. So contact Carolina at groktrade.com and let's at least talk about it. Take care. See you guys later.